Next adjustment in case of dissolution of a firm is workmen compensation reserve, and here we will discuss 4 cases of it. You already know what is workmen compensation reserve. Workmen compensation reserve is a reserve created out of profits to meet claim of compensation by the workmen in case of any accident. So first case is when no liability against workmen compensation reserve is there. So the whole amount of workmen compensation reserve will be distributed among the partners. So the journal entry will be workmen compensation reserve account debit to partners capital account. In their profit sharing ratio, the reserve will be divided. Second case, when there is liability and liability is less than the workmen compensation reserve. Suppose the reserve is of rupees 10,000 and liability, that is claim against reserve, is 7,000. So the rest of the amount, that the balancing amount 3,000, will be divided among the partners. So the journal entry will be workmen compensation reserve account debit 10,000 to realization. Liability will be transferred on the credit side 7,000, and the balance amount should be distributed among the partners to partners capital account 3,000, and it will be distributed in their profit sharing ratio. And when the liability is paid off, the second journal entry will be realization account debit to bank 7,000 because the claim is of rupees 7,000. So here liability is paid. Third case, when liability is equal to workmen compensation reserve. Here reserve is 10,000 and the liability is also 10,000. So the whole amount should be transferred to the credit side of realization account. And liability, because liability is 10,000, so liability paid will be of 10,000 and next journal entry will be passed with the amount of rupees 10,000. Realization account debit to bank account. Here the liability claim is paid. Fourth and last case is when liability is more than the workmen compensation reserve. Here the reserve is 10,000 but the liability claim is suppose 15,000. So the whole amount of workmen compensation reserves, that is 10,000, should be transferred to the credit side of realization account 10,000, and here the liability will be paid, and because the liability is more than the reserve, so realization account should be debited with the 15,000 to bank account 15,000. So these are the journal entries in case of dissolution of firm or related to the workmen compensation reserve. So next account which we need to prepare after preparation of realization account is partners loan account. Realization account should be prepared first of all because the firm will have to make payment to the third parties, to the outside parties, and partner is not an outside party, is not an external party for the firm. So that is why his payment will be made afterwards. His loan will be repaid after making payment of the bank loan, after making payment to the creditors or bills payable. Partner's loan will be paid after making payment to the outsiders. So that is why here on the second number partner's loan account is prepared. Partner's loan account is what? It is a loan by the partner to the firm, but it is not an outside liability. Therefore, it is not transferred to the realization account. And it is also not transferred to capital account because it is paid after settling outside liabilities but before payment of capital. So we will discuss it in detail. It should be kept in mind that loan from the relative of a partner loan from the wife of a partner is an outside liability and is paid through the realization account. But if it is a partner's loan account, partner's loan account should be prepared separately. So partner's loan account is not transferred to realization account because partner's loan account is not an external liability for the firm. Only the external liabilities should be transferred to the realization account, and partner's loan account is not an external liability, so that is why it is not transferred to the realization account. And partner's loan account is paid on priority basis before making payment to the partner's capital, so that is why it should not be adjusted through the partner's capital account. So what will be the journal entry in case of partner's loan is paid off? Partner's loan account debit, because here the liability reduces, to bank or cash account. Then the third account which the firm need to prepare is partner's capital account. You already know how to prepare the partner's capital account. So here we will just revise those journal entries. The same journal entries are here in case of partner's capital account. First step is to transfer the balance of the partner's capital from the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, you are given the capital of various 2 or 3 partners. Then you will transfer it on the credit side by writing by balance brought down. So it is the first step in the preparation of partner's capital account. Second step is transfer reserves, accumulated profits or losses, and fictitious assets. And these should be transferred. Any reserves or profit should be transferred on the credit side of partner's capital account, and any loss should be transferred to the debit side of partner's capital account. So the second journal entry is for loss. Partner's capital account is debited to profit and loss account, to advertisement suspense account. It is a fictitious asset. Third step, to transfer assets or liabilities taken over by the partner. We have already discussed these journal entries. If the asset is taken over by the partner, it should be written on the debit side of the partner's capital account, because he will make payment for that asset taken over by him. His capital account balance will reduced. So that is why the concerned partner's capital account is debited to realization account, and in case of liability or any realization expense undertaken by the partner, his capital account should be credited, because he will recover this amount from the firm. Realization account debit to concerned partner's capital account. Next is loan to the partner by the firm. So here there is a difference between the partner's loan. There are 2 terms. Partner's loan account is different from the loan to a partner by the firm. Here firm is making, here the firm is granting loan to the partner. So it will appear on the asset side of the balance sheet. It is not a liability. It is an asset because the partner has to return this amount of loan to the firm. And how he will return? He will return it from out of his capital. So that is why his partner's capital account is debited, because his capital balance will reduced, and to loan to partner account. Step 4. Transfer of realization profit or loss. If there is any profit, it should be transferred on the credit side of partner's capital account, and if there is any loss, it should be transferred on the debit side of realization account, partner's capital account. So here the journal entry will be partner's capital account debit in case of loss to realization account. Fifth is the last step, final settlement with the partner. If the partner's capital account shows debit balance means debit side total is more than the total of credit side. The credit side of a partner's capital account shows his receipts from the firm, whether in form of reserves, in form of salary, in form of profit share. So whatever he will receive will be credited to his account, and whatever he has to pay to, he is liable to make payment to the firm will be debited. Any drawing, interest on drawing will be debited to his account. So in case if capital account shows debit balance, it means if his payments are more than his receipts, then he has to brought cash for the amount of deficiency. So he will bring cash account should be debited to partner's capital account. But in case of capital account shows credit balance, the firm has to make payment to him, partner's capital account should be debited to cash account. Next step is in case of fixed capital. In case of fixed capital, the firm has to prepare two accounts. First is partner's capital account, which will remain fixed, and the second account is partner's current account, and all the adjustments we have discussed above are made through the partner's current account. And if after all adjustments through the current account shows debit balance, how it will be transferred? The balance should be transferred to the partner's capital account. If there is any debit balance, concerned partner's capital account should be debited to concerned partner's current account. So in case of debit balance of current account, the current account is credited. And in case of credit balance of current account, the current account is debited and to partner's capital account is credited here. So here we will close the partner's current account by transferring its balance to partner's capital account. This is important one, that in case the partner is not able to contribute towards deficiency. We have discussed here this point that in case of deficiency of capital, the partner has to bring in the amount of that deficiency and has to make payment to the firm. But in case he has no cash available with him, that is, he cannot pay that amount, when a partner is unable to contribute towards the deficiency of his capital account, he is said to be insolvent, and the sum not recoverable is treated as capital loss of the firm. And how this amount will be recovered, how this capital loss will be recovered, then there was a case, Garner versus Murray case. In that case, it has been decided by the court that in such a case, the solvent partners have to bear such loss in the ratio of their capital as on the date of dissolution. So if a partner becomes insolvent and he becomes unable to contribute towards his deficiency, in that case the solvent partner has to bear such a loss in the ratio of their capital on the date of dissolution. So it should be kept in mind. So next account which the firm need to prepare, it is the last one. It is a bank or cash account. When both bank and cash balances appear in the balance sheet, then what to do? In such a case, it is always better to open a single account. That is either cash account or bank account. We will only open one account. We will open only one account here, either cash or bank. And if bank account is prepared, then cash in hand will be deposited in the bank. And if cash account is prepared, then bank account is closed by transferring its balance to the cash account. So only one account should be prepared. And what amount should be debited and what should be credited, we will revise here because you already know what should be debited. The opening balance of cash in hand or cash at bank should be debited. Amount received, all the received should be debited. Amount received from the sale of assets and amount brought in by the partners should be debited. And the payment should be credited. Payment of liabilities, payment of expenses, amount paid to the partners should be credited here. So these are the 4 accounts which a firm need to prepare in case of dissolution of a firm, and the firm here, it should be remembered that the firm will not prepare balance sheet in case of dissolution of firm, because all the liabilities are sold and all the assets are sold and all the liabilities are paid here.